Alright. Hello and welcome back to Danganronpa here. Or, well, we'll see. We'll see if I am able to combine these two parts, but no idea. But yeah, let's go to the dining hall. Start our first sequence 3 times. As in a dining hall, the first thing I saw was her. What are you staring at? Oh,
what's your problem?
What? You think your eyes will rot just by looking at me?
What the heck?
Fine, then don't look at. Why is auto on? How do I turn that off? There we go. I think he's just surprised to see you at the breakfast meeting is all. Indeed. It's been quite a while since you joined us. Yeah, what made you change your mind? Yes, he likes to curl some meat on her bone, so I'm gonna start eating. I'm gonna force it down into my stomach. I'm gonna eat till I just drop. I refuse to lose. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Well, other than that, it looks like Kirigiri isn't here. Oh, she said she's gonna by later.
You know?
Later? Yeah, after you leave. She's not trying to hide it anymore. I know I said she wanted you to show us the backbone, but you didn't need to show that much.
Just a second!
You're dirty, Makoto. Dirty! President Dirty of Dirtlandia.
Just the
Don't
worst.
understand. You're the type who takes the stairs of love 3 steps at a time, aren't you? Wait, it's not like that.
What the heck?
Shut up, Hina. You've been running your filthy mouth like that all morning. Filthy? Me? Don't make me repeat myself. I'm not filthy. It's no use denying it. We all can see how disgusting you are. Shut up. You and that lousy potty of yours. Night after night, you go out for your illicit club meetings. Hey, knock off. I can deal with dirty stuff like that. Your midnight sexual activities only put us in more danger. Stop it. You'd like me to stop, wouldn't you? Your sweaty hands gripping the big fat chalk tight. Going for the extra credit. Your screams are like the screech of a violin backward. And it's amazing. Innocent ideas are coming to me one after another. So you'd rather have your black eye left to the right.
Huh?
Hey, sorry.
Hey, come on.
Hey, let's leave Toko alone. She's gone a little funny from her pent-up frustration. Anyway, you and Kirigiri need to make up already, you know? Yeah, I know. And of course, I want things to get better as soon as possible. But with everything that's been going on, I just had a chance to talk to her about what I saw. Before anything, I need to talk to Sakura about it. Sakura? What is it? Can you make style later? I was hoping I could talk to you. No, that Kirigiri's dumped him? Makoto's trying to win Sayaka's heart? Are you in heat, Makoto? Don't care who they are, as long as they got the right equipment. Watch out, Sakura! Makoto's transformed into a wild beast! Prime Minister Wild Beast of Beastopia! Why does this keep happening to me? Can our talk wait till tomorrow? I'd like to get some rest today. For some reason, I'm feeling worse. I've been feeling worn down these last few days. Huh? Are you sick? Did you get hurt? No, it's nothing serious. I've just had some minor aches and pains. Huh? Is that... It must be because of that battle. It must be pretty bad if you have to go rest. Are you sure you're okay? I'm sure a protein shake and some sleep would help keep me back on my feet. That's true. Protein's good for all kinds of stuff. You guys, like, worship protein? Is it like your god or something? Makoto, I don't know what is you want to talk to Sakura about, but save it till tomorrow. She's in pain. Yeah, I got it.
You know?
Sorry. Well, for now, let's eat. Eat? I'm kind of nervous. Oh,
What's
welcome.
your problem?
Because I don't usually eat in front of people. Ever since I was a kid, I'd eat by myself. What about your family? Oh, well, yeah, I used to live with my dad, but my mom and my mom. Huh? You had two moms? What? That's just how things work. That's like a serious issue. Just let it go. You're asking for trouble getting involved with her more than you have to. How dare you speak to me with disgusting teen mouth of yours? Stop saying stuff like that. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. If I don't, he'll go and never show up. Pretty miserable situation, man. I scarfed down my breakfast as fast as I could, and I immediately headed back to my room. Halfway till tomorrow, I'll confront Sakura about what I saw. But in a way, I'm kind of relieved. It takes a lot of courage to stand up face to face with Sakura and accuse her or something. Alright, let's, we finished Kirigiri's storyline, plus she's angry at us, so even if we didn't, I don't think she'd talk to us. I don't know, try Bakuya.
What?
What's the matter? Thinking about who you might kill? Who you like to kill? Well, choose wisely. In this game, loss means nothing less than death. Yeah, let's do it.
That's fine.
Fine. I don't mind allowing you to indulge my attention. I hope you appreciate this. I have no idea what you'd want. I'll just give him a present, but I have no idea what. What would a Bakuya want? A curry pack made for kids. High quality greens you would expect from a kid's food? Maybe. A golden gun. It's not really much good by itself. You can't even cock it. Maybe. I might give him the armor. Yeah, nothing screams Bakuya at me. And that's all ungiftable. A single shot can melt every molecule in a fully grown human. These aren't batteries, though, so you can't. There aren't any batteries, you can't fire it. Huh. Either one of these three. I have no idea which. I don't know. Let's do the gun.
I see.
No, this is a rare moment. I come from a noble family. I'd never been exposed to such vulgarity. Interesting. I think I'll keep it. I have a question for you.
That's
Huh?
right.
You do? Someone's been bothering for a while now, and I can't take it more. So, to answer my question, I need you to explain to me what your ultimate lucky student's title means. Oh, well, I don't totally get it myself, but what I do know is I was picked at random from
So, in
pools
other
of known
words-
students. Oh. So you got no to speak by blind luck. I see. Well, answer my question. What was the question? How can a commoner like you, with absolutely no unique talents or abilities, could get into a school like this? Oh, I forgot to mention, boring. How a boring, untalented, utterly generic commoner got in. Boring? Generic? But 343 would never write a character like this. They would never let the player inhabit the main character. How dare Bakuya think that 343 would write a character that is boring and generic that lets the user actually inhabit the main character? How? Oh, so it was built by 343? It's built by somebody competent. Oh, that makes sense then. Okay, I know, he's right. Did you really have
Naturally.
to list all that off? Well, what's the truth? May it clear to you, the ultimate affluent prodigy, whatever, and all. But even... You seem to think it's merely an issue of title, but make no mistake. My lineage, intelligence, figure, and athletic ability
In
are
other
ultimate.
words.
Which is to say, I am the ultimate perfectionist. Feel free to begin calling me that, in fact. These will take it to the extreme. You who have nothing, I who have everything. We are living proof that all men are not created equal. You have my pity, Makoto. Life can be very cruel indeed. And because I pity you so much, perhaps someday I'll allow you to hear my tale of glory. Consider it a blessing, a gift from me to you, to allow you to bask in my glory. After finishing me spirit lecture, Bakuya left me standing there in silence. I learned one thing about Bakuya today. Anytime I talk to him, I need to be prepared for extreme psychological trauma. And we're gonna talk to him a lot. Oh, cool and composed. Cool. You must not have many plot arcs if you got one that quickly. Which is kind of surprising considering, you know, he's a character that's lasted this long in the game. And, have plenty of time. Let's talk to Bakuya again. Found him already. The others have flocked together as usual, I see. But they need to be careful. Growing too close will only cloud their judgment.
That's fine.
Fine. I don't mind allowing you to indulge my attention. Hope you appreciate this. I mean, sure, he seems potential stuff on a brooch. Why not?
See.
Now, this is a rare moment. Come from no fail, I've never been exposed to such vulgar. It's a brooch! I understand with the gun comment, but. Oh well.
So, in other words,
Maybe that's just his likes one. We'll find some of those eventually. But I don't rely on my family. Rather, on my family savior. The Tagami Corporation reaches across the world. True. But I will take us to even greater heights. It is expected of me, naturally, after even my own family has recognized my ultimate superiority. In other words, even the Tagami family, I am the chosen among the chosen. So much
Naturally.
confidence. And that confidence is justified, I assure you. It comes from the battles I have fought and won. Battles? Personally, worth over $4 billion, separate from my Tagami family assets. How the heck do you make so much money? The stock market. I buy and sell shares and assets, based on market trends, all
Yes.
within a single day. Surely even somebody as simple-minded as you has heard of this technique. So he buys and sells stuff in the stock market, doing every single day. I think it's called day trading. And you're gonna make $4 billion
right.
doing that? Well, I first started doing it to keep myself occupied. Before I knew it, there it was. It's not really big of a deal. It's a super big deal. But wait, are high schoolers even allowed to
Don't
buy
make me
stocks and
repeat
stuff?
myself.
I'm Bakuya Tagami. Is that meant to be an explanation? $4 billion is nothing to the Tagami 2 Corporation, but for personal use, it's not bad. So you understand, right? I am not merely the child of modern-day nobility. You know, Bakuya? Maybe you should start calling you Ultimate Day Trader. No, I don't do that anymore. It's too simple, so I got bored quite quickly. Jeez, do you realize how insulting that sounds to the rest of us? Of course. That's how I feel about anything I do. Frankly, life is too easy. It's only natural for me to do whatever I want in this world. Man, he's really confident. We're like worlds apart. Galaxies apart. Alright.
Attention! Attention! Please gather in the gym as soon as you possibly can.
We're getting the motive already? It's been a
Quickly,
day.
quickly, quickly, quickly!
He made a special announcement to ask to come to the gym? And he sounded pretty serious about it, too. We've had a day of free time. Everyone must have heard the announcement. Once they're all gathered at the gym, it began.
Well?
Okay, let's get the show on the road. You're about to give us your next motive presentation, are you?
That's right.
You got us all together to present another motive, right? You see, right? We have to go through this again? No, not again. I can't take it
see.
anymore. I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You finally see just how low on the totem pole of life you really are. No. No. That's not at all. We're not here to talk about motive.
I'm
reason I
feeling
gathered-
black.
The reason I gathered you all here is so that I could get rid of my grudge.
Why?
Your grudge? Well, the grudge against you, of course. But I don't recall you ever having a grudge against us. I told you yesterday, didn't I? An eye for an eye, a thing for a thing. Stop being around the bush. Just tell us what you're talking about. Well, Bakuya, you've already told everyone how one of you might be working
Come
to spy for
on.
me, right? Yeah.
In other
about it.
words,
Well, I'd like to say about a spy.
hey,
What? So guess what? The spy's actually Sakia. You said it so openly, it sounded like it wasn't that big of a deal. Even though you just revealed a huge secret. What? What did you say? He said to spy a Sakuya.
This? You're a
What are you
liar!
talking about? There's Toy Sakuya's a spy. Right, Sakuya? Sakuya? That might just make Sakuya feel problems that she may sometime soon. If she doesn't, I get responsible for what might happen to that hostage of mine. Anyway, that's all I'm gonna say. What you get? I just choose to do that mission to you.
Chills!
Don't scare the spoiler killer. Don't kill it, whatever.
I can't wait!
Either way, I can't wait. And just like that, he was gone. Finally, I understood what he had been talking about. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. In other words, betrayal will be met with betrayal.
What the heck?
So, what does that mean? Is it true? Has Ogre really been spying on us, the Mastermind? What are you saying? There's no way. But that is what the stuffed animal said,
Wrong!
right?
You're wrong!
He's wrong. There's just no way. Well, Sakuya, if he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier.
Oh no!
He was being serious? Being serious? Ogre's been working with the Mastermind? I'm sorry. So you've been lying us all this time? It's not true. Sakuya's probably being controlled. Yeah, that's gotta be there's some reason. She didn't have a choice. She was just forced to do it. Yeah, I'm sure Hina's right. The Mastermind probably threatened her somehow, and Sakuya no choice but to do what she was told. What? You just talk like you know that for a fact. Because I do know it for a fact. Because I saw it. I saw Sakuya and Monokuma fighting. And that's what I heard. Monokuma mentioned a hostage a second ago, right? And during the fight I heard Sakuya say, she decided to fight against the Mastermind.
I see.
You saw that? The Mastermind took a hostage, so you're forced to swear your loyalty to them, right? In the end, you made up your mind to betray the Mastermind. Which means Sakuya is our enemy. She's just a friend who we can trust without question. Is that it? Ridiculous. Do you live in some kind of alternate reality fairy tale? She's the Mastermind's tool. You absolutely cannot trust someone like that.
Impossible.
He's right. We can't just believe whatever she says now. Now I'm sure she really did betray the Mastermind. Miss still bluff, and she's still doing exactly what the Mastermind wants. Sakuya would never do that. Okay then. Sakuya, if you really have to cut ties to the Mastermind, tell us who they really are.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
sorry. Even I don't know that. You don't know? That just makes you sound all more suspicious. She's telling the truth.
Don't
You
make
have
me
to
repeat
believe her.
myself.
Shut up. I'm
Come
not
on.
finished questioning her. Next question. What about what's this about a promise? What did the Mastermind order you to do? I was told to kill my friends. It suddenly felt like the temperature in the room had dropped 20 degrees.
I
The weight of
see.
those words. I see. So even now, you've taken aim at our lives.
You're wrong!
You're wrong, I'm telling you! Sakuya would never do that!
What the heck?
You don't have to yell. We can hear you just fine. Don't you have to
That's
say
terrible!
It's because you're not listening to me. Please stop. You don't need to defend me anymore. I have to take full responsibility
However-
for this. How do you intend to do that? By destroying the Mastermind. What? I'm going to challenge them. Even if it means you both go down. I will defeat them. That is how I intend to take responsibility. Hold on. What do you mean if you both go down? Hina? I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this.
I'm
What?
sorry.
I didn't know what to do. It has been back and forth about confiding you again and again. But I was scared. I thought if I told you, you might think less of me.
I'm
Sakuya?
sorry.
Sakuya turned away from the gym, took it away from us and left the gym. And then, it was nighttime.
As such, soon the doors to the dining. Okay then. Sweet dreams.
Well, it is nighttime. We should all go to bed. Hold on. This whole thing with
Don't make
Saki
me
is
repeat myself.
over. She is our enemy. There's nothing
That's
more between us.
terrible.
No! Saki is not our enemy.
Why?
Why doesn't anyone understand her?
What?
What did you think you understand? You didn't even know who she really
What
was.
is this?
Calm down. Let it go, Hina. Talking about it isn't going to help anything.
Anyway,
Go to your room, cool down, and we can continue discussion tomorrow. It was the worst. Mood at the end of the night was just the worst. Being in such an awful mood. We're honestly just glad the day was over. Sakya is a spy. She's the traitor. Bakui said Sakura is the enemy, but he's wrong. She's not my enemy, she's my friend without a doubt. But what can I do? What can I do to make everyone believe Sakya? How? As long as you're human, no one's come a point where you wish you could do things differently. As a bass player in Major Leagues, even a soccer player touring in Europe. I guess Japanese might call it. Oh, I don't know. Whatever. He was a favorite singer who started a career as a backup dancer on a sketch comedy show. She makes her playing debut, but instead of going for more, she's married to some third-grade actor who retires. Humans, every human's regrets, has things they'd like to
But I
go back to
don't,
and change.
because I'm a bear!
Alright. I feel like these manga theaters are really non-elaborate in any way, shape, or form.
Good
They're a lot better than the
morning,
next
everyone.
games.
It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Don't worry about Sakya. I need her up and get to the dining hall. Hey, Gary. You still mad at me? Hey, Gary, good morning. Stuck to me. She really that mad at me? But actually, it's not just Kirigiri. Ever since Maku and Summer last night, the atmosphere around here has gotten really heavy. You can almost feel it looming over us, weighing us down. Well, if there's nothing more, well, if there's nothing else, I need to patch things up with Kyoko as soon as possible. Makoto, are you okay? No, what do you mean? You were late, so we were worried about you. What, dullard? Kyoko? Bakuya? What are you doing here? They're taking refuge here.
Such
Refuge.
ignorance.
Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the Mastermind's tool. Mastermind? Are you talking about Sakya? That's what I found noticed. The one that wasn't a dine at all was Sakya. Where is Sakya?
Stop
Or
talking.
Secure, or whatever. All I know is, if she were here, I wouldn't be. That is the only reason I went on my way to join the rest of you, was a safeguard against this threat. Threat?
This.
Why? Why you all hate her so much? Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair. Unfair. The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the mastermind upsets that balance. That's a stupid
What did
reason.
you say?
Stupid. This is a game of life or death.
That's
not-
terrible.
It is stupid. You're a stupid idiot. Before you get too far in your arguments, maybe you should stop and think things through. What did the mastermind reveal to Sakya that the spy was to us? They're an adventurer, right? Like Monaku has said, an eye for an eye. That may be part of it, but that's not the whole picture. Revealing that fact would also mean to serve as the next motive the mastermind wanted to give us. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion,
In other words,
the hatred. This right here, the fighting, the bickering, is the trap the mastermind laid for us. Knowing that, we all stand here and argue like children. That's not what I'm gonna do, it's just... I mean... How can I get you guys to believe in Sakura again? If she really can beat the mastermind like she said, that'd go a long way in my mind. Idiots! You really asked her to do something that dangerous? Well, what if something terrible happens to her?
Interesting.
It wouldn't matter. What? If Sakura will die, there's one less person master by control. I have no problem with that. Hold up, Bakuya? In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, would it not? It would put the whole problem to rest.
What the hell?
You disgust me! You're a monster! To say something like that, it should have been you. You should have been the one to die!
What?
I should have died.
Interesting.
Interesting. Then are you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead, try, if you dare. That is how it works here, after all. You think I can't do it? Kina, calm down.
Right.
That is exactly what the mastermind wants. And it's exactly what Sakura doesn't want. What's wrong? Lost your nerve? I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. Trouble with anger, gonna run off. That stupid cow. How dare she? She died 1,000 deaths, no, 1,000,000. So, she was just another hysterical little girl, hardly worth
Just
my
a second.
attention. It's what people call having feelings, Bakuya. And all you do is mock them for it. What's wrong with that? A friendly word of warning. Someday that attitude is going to come back and bite you. Hard. Probably an anime series that will be a continuation of this plotline. But,
I don't have time to play with you.
and I'll happily allude to its attempts. So, you know, how about we, eat? I think we have plenty of donuts left, because, you know, the person that loved donuts is gone. But, maybe it's not a good time. Without a word, each of us left down and all. We headed back to our rooms, one by one. So what should I do today? Well, start with Bakuya again. We'll max out his quest line. Which I'm glad I finished Kirigiri before, you know, she got mad at us. So they're all on the 4th floor, okay. Weird.
It's certainly possible.
Sakura's dangerous, as you know. You never know when they might strike.
That's fine.
Alright. Sounds like it's about the same. So it's not Bakuya. Alright. What else would he want? Besides softball, some believe it to be op art since it depicts a round Earth. This might be many centuries old, which I mean, we've known the Earth's been around for many centuries, so... Yeah, sounds pretentious enough. It's yours.
I see.
Which apparently, the Earth being round is vulgar to him. You know, because Bakuya is actually a flat earther. God, I missed when that was the conspiracy that made no sense. But it's fine. It's fine. This is Makoto. I wanted to ask you something. I have a bad feeling about this. Sure, what's up? You know, only a chosen few, perhaps 1% of us, are able to
So,
succeed
in
in
other
life.
words,
For the other 99%, their dreams never come true. Some of them never even have a dream in the first place. Spending every hour toiling to scrap together a meager living, just barely getting by. I don't understand. Is there any meaning to a life like that? Why are you asking me? Because you're part of the 99%, of course. You don't have no ultimate ability, and you never will. So, why did you even feel the need to ask? I just knew you could solve me somehow. Up until now, I've never been around anyone like that, so I'm interested. So tell me, how does it feel to live a life without hope? Without hope, yes, because Makoto has no hope. That won't be revealed or anything later. Don't worry about it. Yeah, come on. I have ambition or dreams. I've never felt that way about myself. I mean, sure, I'll never be as rich as you or anything, but you have to go around and stand to everyone. Can you only be happy by being better than others? Your complaints are old and tired. It's a third-rate pop song from any generation, especially a pop song from that Psycho chick that you, for some reason, traded rooms with, which was a very bold strategy. And Cotton, I don't think it worked for you. And yet, those words are the words of the 99%. That is how you find comfort in your tiny, cold little world. Stop saying stuff like that. Sorry, I cannot speak the truth. I cannot not speak the truth. You use the double negative. You've got $4 billion using double negatives? I mean, I guess it makes sense there because, you know, it's a double negation which doesn't work in logic and reasoning. Because that means he only, I don't know, it doesn't matter. Whatever, I'm rethinking English. No matter how much you push and struggle, people like you will always be in position to change the world. You could all disappear tomorrow and nothing would change. Your existence is of no consequence. Let's turn on it, doesn't matter. Even if you live a totally normal, unimportant life, you can still find happiness in that. If I can't live life that I'm satisfied with, that's all that matters. If I spend all my time comparing my life to other people's, I'd never be happy. Sure, me, you can do that. You were guaranteed success the day you were born, so hold it. From the day I was born, you have no idea. You don't have a clue what you're talking about.
What?
What? Those who are chosen from birth have no concept of what that truly means. I've gone to battle and emerged victorious. That is why I'm chosen. What are you talking about? You are spoiled, all of you. Run away into a world of self-indulgence. Battle, corruption, rivalry. You all run away from it. That is why 90% walk the
Such
path they
ignorance.
do. Good God. Your absolute lack of understanding makes me want to weep. After showing a surprising amount of emotion, Fukuya made his exit. That got into him. He's acting totally normal till now. Until I said something about being guaranteed success the day he is born. Or to set him off. Oh cool, we got another skill. Is this questline over? Wouldn't think so. And I didn't get an achievement for max out of this report card, so I guess there's more. Let's talk to him again. Sorry, Kanina. Finally, some action. Things are
What do
starting to
you
become
want?
interesting. Oh, well, I didn't see you stand there. What do you need?
That's fine.
Fine. Alright. Why not? Here. How a golden airplane dated around 1000 CE? What? What's CE? BC, maybe? It's found in the ruins of Columbia, dated... Yeah, sure, it's yours.
This is...
You bastard. How'd you get your hands on this? Even the collective force of the entire Tagami Corporation wouldn't have been able to get this gem. I'm going to learn this. We finally gave him something he actually loves. About bloody time. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. What? It's a proverb. It means, if you obtain something inferior, that's still better than longing for something better. Yeah, I know what that means,
So in
but
other
so what?
words...
Put it another way. If all you have nearby is a loser, that's better than a proper assistant far away. Mikoto, be my secretary. What? He uses commoner like you could never hope to earn more than, say, $100,000 a year. But as my secretary, I would guarantee you an ample salary and job security for the rest of your life. In honor of it being my birthday today. Is it? Cool. How about I multiply your already impossible expectations by, 5.5? I don't want to do math. $550,000? That's like board member money. And of course, as my secretary, you wouldn't be a mere servant. At some point, I want you to become an actual assistant, taking the lead on important projects. Assuming you are able to produce acceptable results, you could become a corporate
So in other
Tagami
words-
Corporation. You have no reason to refuse. So sudden, I don't get why, but you seem serious about it. Still, why am I gonna say no? I'd take that in a heartbeat. Yeah, I mean, this game is turned by 3 for 3. I'm trying to give you a chance to enter the battlefield of life and claim victory. Most counters not get a chance. This is literally a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Do you understand? This is your chance. This is your one and only chance to rise above 99%. Are you really scared of having a fight to compete in order to win? It's not that I'm scared. It's that I want to succeed based on effort. I want to find my own battlefield. I want to have an enemy. I want to earn it. I want to find something I'm willing to fight for and die for. That's when I'll be satisfied. Then you meant what you said earlier. That's if you can live life you're satisfied with, that's all that matters. I'm glad you passed my test. I guess I'd have failed.
Naturally.
That's right. The mere thought of someone like you as my secretary makes me physically ill.
What?
Wait, so then... This offer still stands, of course. It's yours if you want it. I don't need you spreading rumors that Bakai back at Togami doesn't honor his word. So he's basically paying me to do nothing. In a way, I almost forgot my decision. Yeah, you should. But I must say, I still understand you. You don't want to fight, and yet you don't want to flee from battle either. It's like I said, for me, happiness comes from living the life I want to live. Easy enough to say.
Interesting.
Now you have to enforce your will until the very end. If you can't do that, if you can make it to the end, I'm afraid I'll be forced to acknowledge you. That's exactly what I'll do. Someday, absolutely. I don't expect much from you, but I'll be waiting. Oh, more skill points. No achievement, though. A bing bong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Nighttime already. Tonight still feels uneasy. We still don't think so with Sakura yet. Everyone's still in a terrible mood. I just hope nothing happens tonight. We're not gonna have the murder already, are we? We only had 4 free time days. I thought we get, or 4 free time bets. I thought we get at least 6. Or 5, I mean. After the guy up to the shrimp, the textboard lady just refused to drop the issue. Once the shrimp was dead, she came back suggesting I become a crab instead. How much can one person love croissants? I said no, of course. She shot back. Okay then, how about I make you an extra special crab that walks sideways backwards? But I'll say better. If you could then... I don't want to go sideways backwards. I want to go forward. I heard her annoyed side on the other line. Then she said, you just don't see the splendor of crab. Haven't you heard the tale of the crab and monkey? Of course I've heard it. I know all about it, so what? The crab beats the monkey, but it's just some legend. Hardly relevant to our greed obsessed with modern society. Sure, monkeys still show up in movies and stuff, but not crabs. Monkey-themed clothes are super in the fashion world, and there's even a Super Monkey Ball video game that I could have been in, but the crab does stand a chance, right? What I'm saying is, crabs have no place in today's sliced world, do you, Mark Roosters lady? Which is why I chose to become the always popular mirror image.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma!
Sure.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m., and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another...
Alright. Break it down dining hall. Alright. What? Oh, she's got it. Makoto, we've got a big problem, man. What's wrong? Look. Hero's finger shook at the point.
Hina! Are you okay? What happened?
She killed her.
What?
Genocide Jill killed Hina!
No?
You gotta be kidding!
No, she's not dead. Hope you guys know why she's dead. Why? What happened? Well, the Toku and Hino, just all of a sudden they were yelling, and then she knocked the pepper off the table. And that led to a sneeze. Japanese are perfect, aren't they? I'm glad. Looks about real. Look at my shaped collarbone. Doesn't until I say you're on fire.
Totally not adorable.
Anyway, you're totally not adorable. Was just getting around my side. Okay, right? I'll start cutting, and indulge myself for who knows how long. Okay then, let's get you in the nurse's office. Come here, help me. Sure thing. Genocide Jax embraced the laugh, chased us out of the room as carried Hina away. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to regain her composure. Thank you. Are you sure you're feeling better? Yeah, it was really just a scratch. But still, that was like super close. If I yelled out, you might be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know? Yeah, well, thanks 1,000 times to you, sir. So sarcastic. That just makes you sound even more hostile. Hey, you know, what the heck happened? Oh, we just got into a fight and I lost my temper and flew off the handle. Let me guess. The fight was because of Sakura? At first I tried to ignore it. If I let you jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you'll never have anything left to live your life. But she wouldn't let it go, so I just, without thinking, I felt like I wanted to punch her like a dozen times. A dozen punches? Isn't really without thinking. And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack
Sorry.
got loose, right? It's my own fault, but I just couldn't take it anymore because she was saying all kinds of terrible things about my friend, you know? Before I knew it, his eyes started welling up tears. And just as tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door to Nurse starts burst open, and I thought the door was gonna fly off its hinges. Hina stood before us. Hina. Sakuya? You're hurt. What's happened? Oh, nothing. It's not a big deal. Makoto, Hina, what's the meaning of all this? It wasn't me. It was just like Jack. It's the demented murder speech.
Damn.
To hurt Hina. Damn you. To leave me alone. But to hurt her.
How dare you!
What is this? Ugh. Okay, really, it was just a scratch.
No forgiveness!
Unforgivable.
I can't forgive this!
Girl, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me. I don't hate you, exactly.
I can't forgive this!
Why? Somebody save me. Hero nearly tripped over herself as he ran screaming away out of Nurse's office. But just a second later,
Hey.
what's going on? Oh, it's Kirigiri, not Bakuya. What is all this noise about? Kirigiri stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hiro's spot in the room. I gather this didn't happen. Kyoko? Please, stop Sakuya. You don't need to stop me. I am okay. I'm not gonna do anything, I'm drawing the line. Right here, right now. Drawing the line? Bye. Hey, Sakuya! He sprang in action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakuya. The only ones left here were... Kyoko? Are you still mad?
That's fine.
Yeah, I figured. It's fine. Huh? About the issue we discussed earlier. It doesn't matter anymore. Then, do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it? You could have told me Sakuya and Monokuma had been fighting. You stay quiet. You only think of Sakuya, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you're thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? Yeah?
I wouldn't have
like that.
expected such arrogance from you. Because...
What? Because ultimately, that means you don't trust me. No, that's not what it is. I pressed the button 10 times, and it just wouldn't let me. But if that's how you feel, I can't let you change your mind.
That's fine.
I'm sorry. It's fine if I've forgotten about it.
And
Besides, I may have overreacted.
Anyway...
Huh? Anyway, it's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Okay, thank you.
Whew.
The issue we discussed, doesn't matter anymore. But talk about something else. And what was I talking about? Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there.
So...
Where? Just come with me and you'll find out. I
Shall
guess,
we go?
but... Shall we get going then? With her typical indifference, Kirigiri turned and walked away, sending at a brisk pace. Kyoko? I already got her. She walked ahead in silence. And in silence, I chased her. And eventually arrived. The dressing room. So something else you mentioned?
Indeed.
That's right. Yeah, it's to do with Alter Ego. But you said we don't need Alter Ego anymore. I didn't say we didn't need him. I just said that his job was done. Besides, it's not us saying it's Alter Ego. He has business with us.
Right.
Huh? Alter Ego has asked me to bring the others to come see him. Apparently he wants to ask us. Alter Ego wants to ask us something?
Correct.
Alter Ego asked me to bring the others to come see him. Apparently he wants to ask us. Alright, let's ask Alter Ego. Hello? So, it's just the two of you? Kyoko and Makoto? Kyoko's finger glided across the keyboard. Is two not enough? No, it's okay. Two should be plenty. But
Indeed.
what's the one to ask us? Let's find out, shall we? Kyogiri typed in a question. What did you want to ask us? Yeah, so I'd like to tell you somewhere. I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network. What? Kyogiri and I glanced at each other. She replied, "Why?" Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I finished my work, I don't want that. I want to be helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. That's what Master would want too. So tell everyone else to solve the mystery of the school. The only way I can help is if you connect me to the school's network. But if you did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive Master would find out about it. Then they'd find you and they'd... You agree, right, Kirigiri? I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but... When I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but that's not true. So it's okay.
Gonna do my best.
If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed, too admirable,
Hey.
too fragile. You remembered what you asked before, Makoto. You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right?
Certainly.
Yeah. When I talked to Ultigo, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe it's a question that even the program's creator cannot answer.
Correct.
But I can say this. There's no question. Ultigo's our friend. Kyoko. To be honest, I don't want Ultigo to push himself anymore. But if we take any more risks, the Mastermind will really notice it.
Makoto.
But let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Ultigo to the network.
Hey.
But he's our friend, so don't take his feelings into consideration. And he says that he wants to fight
No,
alongside his friends. If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in the situation? If you saw everyone fighting and doing their best, could you really look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone and tell them you're your friend. Hey, are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please don't. I want to be able to say, I know I can do this, so please let me try.
Listen.
And besides, there's one place the Mastermind might not notice.
That's
one
right.
place. Remember? There's another place besides here where there's no surveillance cameras. A place without surveillance cameras, that must be the secret room. That's it, the secret room you told me about.
Indeed.
And I believe you can connect to the network from there. I remember seeing Ethernet port in the wall.
However,
just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way the Mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. I mean, it's just one command, ARP-A, but we'll also have to move Ultigo, and the Mastermind may spot us in the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over.
that's what
You're
we
right.
have to do.
But about all this,
Correct.
I think still need to try. Because that's our best chance to finding any new clues. Kyoko. In that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide him with what you're wearing, right? I mean, I think she probably could. She's wearing a jacket. And it's a laptop, but
It's
oh
true.
well. Okay then. I'll leave it to you.
So then.
Thank you. Then let's get started. It's gonna be a little cramped for you, Ultigo. Bear with us, okay? We started packing up right away. I closed my laptop and stuffed him underneath my jacket. It tickles. You can't talk right now. We're gonna move you to the room, okay? Until we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood. Your command has been implemented. Good. I have to react like a machine, like that all of a sudden, I
Makoto.
did not react. In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the dress drawers. So one that might be using a cable
However-
in there. I assume the master has taken it already. Well, all we can do is
It's
go check
true.
for ourselves. Agreed. Then let's go to the secret room. Alright. I don't know which floor this is on, but it's one of the boys' bathrooms. Which is kind of weird that's in the boys' bathroom, considering Sakuya is a girl, and so is Dorigiri. So why hide the secret room in a bathroom that, you know, the spy can't actually access? I have no idea.
Just a second.
But if Mastermind doesn't know about it, nope, it's not this floor. This one?
Hey. Why?
Are you sure all doctors are gone? I refuse to leave you. Go and check again.
Listen to me.
What? Just hurry and go. And to make sure you don't run off, I'm right here. Oh, I get it. She's acting. She's so forceful, I thought
Just
I
a
may have had me
second.
again somehow. And why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go.
So
Okay,
then-
I'm going. And be thorough. I'm counting on you. Okay, first up, find Ethan a cable. According to Kirigiri, there should be a bunch of cables in the drawer. Ah, this is another cable, right? We just have to connect it to alter ego. I mainly got to work, pulled the laptop, and connected the Ethernet port with the cable. And that should do it.
That's right.
Yeah,
Leave
I
it to
think it
me.
worked. Just leave it to me. I swear I'll find something. I might be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help. So please, just wait a little while longer.
Gonna do my best.
Just hold tight and put your faith in me. As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're getting out of here. You and the rest of us as friends. Friends?
Thanks.
Even me? Thank you. Thank you, Makoto.
Makoto.
How'd it go? Well, it went okay, but all documents are gone, just as told you. My plot was unintentional, mixed acting
Correct.
and real feelings. I see. Then there's nothing left
Goodbye.
for us here. Goodbye. Before I knew it, Kirigiri was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore. That much was for sure.
What?
Kyoko? Yes?
Why
So,
is
we're
that?
just gonna split up? Of course, I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but is this a little too direct? Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance. That's not what I meant. I just wanted to talk to you about, like, what you do about
It's true.
Sakuya. Well, something has to be done.
However-
It's true. But the way things are right now, there's no reason to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. Then what should
So-
we... If we can't find a new clue, that would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now,
Correct.
which is why alter ego. All we can do is wait and believe in our friends. Yeah, you're right. It's only an option. We parted ways and headed back to my room. I'm kind of tired, so I lay down in bed. Maybe the stress of moving to alter ego was way more tired than I realized, but so long before long all, I completely dozed off. The sharp sound of a doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled it back to the real world. Alright, let's talk to either Saki or Kirigiri.
Makoto.
Makoto? Get the fuck out of here.
Indeed.
Kirigiri, what's going on? Hina just came to see me, and she was white as a ghost. It sounds like something has happened. What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. Alright. So yeah, we're combining this one episode here because I'm at 65 minutes, and I don't think the investigation is going to take too terribly long, so... Rattle, rattle, rattle. I can't get the door open. Is it locked? I mean, what do you want me to do? Gary, you're an ultimate detective, right? Pick the door.
Anyway,
Called lockpicking lawyer. I better hear what he has to say. Kodo? Kyoko? You know what's wrong? Something's not right. In the rec room. What's inside? There's a window on the rec room door, and I hurried to look inside. And when I did... Sakuya? Is she unconscious? Sit up in a chair like that, like she's bowing her head.
hey,
What's going on? Something happened to her? I was just walking past and happened to notice her through the window. I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking, I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond. So, what should we do? What are we gonna do?
Anyway.
First of all, we need to get in that room. But the door's locked, right? And if we break in, that would be violating
Listen.
the regulations. We're going to force our way in. I
Wrong.
just said the door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room doesn't have a lock. Huh?
it would
Then
seem-
why? It feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair?
In other
Chair.
words,
Either way, the door isn't locked, which means as far as I can tell, that rule doesn't apply. Then there's no
Indeed.
problem to break in? Let's smash the window. Let's smash the window. That's the fastest way. Okay, I'm gonna break it with... Wait, right here. Inside the workroom, Sarka still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? I mean, technically she's unconscious. Is she okay? I mean, Sarka, so I'm sure. Gira didn't reply. There was only silence, but the silence didn't last long. Here! I found a broom in the classroom.
Makoto,
Use it! You can handle this, right?
Please!
Come on, please hurry! Okay, you two stand back. I pulled the broom and swung as hard as I could. I directed at the window, and it took one solid hit. The window shattered to 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room. I snuck my hand through the door to the now open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed on with all my strength, and I finally turned the knob. Sakuya. I ran up to her as fast as I could, but the moment I had laid my hand on her, a ding-dong, a bing-bong. All I felt was cold death. I could only feel the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakuya's body, and then...
A body has been discovered! After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin!
Deadly life, there we go. So yeah, in this current session, I'll leave it. This is one part. We'll see if I can find an editor that can put two clips together. Because it doesn't let me do that anymore. So if the video's ending here, then cool. I found an editor. If it doesn't, then I didn't. And honestly, I genuinely don't care, so.
Sakura's dead? She's really dead?
I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakuya's dead body. make it in time. It's happened again. Much to herself, Kirigiri gently began to inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirmed that Sakura was really dead? Checking for a pulse or reaction? I have to go get him. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, he left the locker room. And I... Why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeat myself over and over again. I need to examine Saki's body, make sure she's actually a girl. You know, because I do this with everyone. Because I am the ultimate detective, and I will investigate literally everything. I stood there motionless behind her, while she checked Saki's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there, unable to do a thing, time just passed. And after I don't know how long, I got everyone.
What?
Ogre?
Yes, yes.
Oh, she's dead?
I
Huh?
see.
Sakura's been killed. I see. As soon as they arrived,
Just a
Kirigiri
second.
began. You heard the announcement, right? Just now? Right? So you know what this means.
Interesting.
Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you're gonna say? No. Whoever killed her, it's not
It's
just someone in
your
this room.
fault.
It's one of you. Hirobakuya Toko, why did you kill Sakura? What? You accused us before the investigation's even begun. You don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her.
You.
It's one of you. Know it. Know it. Yeah, you know it? Jeez, I didn't know your power level could increase that much by just getting mad. What are you doing here?
Come on!
Is it obvious? I'm here to end up my little murder fire.
The Monokuma
That's right.
file!
It's the next Monokuma file. So get mad, Miss Asahina. You're gonna ruin that little lewd face of yours. Now then, with that, hold on. There's something I wanted to ask you. It was you, wasn't it?
Say
You killed Sokka? Sokka wanted to challenge the Mastermind. Sokka wanted to challenge the Mastermind to a duel. Maybe you
other
fought her
words.
again, and then I killed her? Like I killed Junko? There's no class trial if I killed them, right? Maybe. Yeah, no, no class trial if I killed them. I don't know why I turned to a girl, even for this twice. Maybe I'm genocide kill now, but that's fine. There's no, I killed her, huh? I'm sorry, not quite actually. Not even close. The whole thing is actually irrelevant now. Sarka came to the most regrettable, and he was without a chance to get to finish things off me. Thank God for that. Save trouble having to go through the little fight. And even because for something like that, it would have been no mean feat to take down a being like that. I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. She didn't violate a score by attacking me in the first place. I wasn't able to punish her. So, I don't know. I don't know who it was, or who the black it is this time. I owe you one.
This.
Oh, them one? Oopsie. Before you get all pissed about it, you better figure out who did it first. I mean, because all your life's on the line, right?
What is this?
What the hell?
I
Peter, was
will
that
not
one?
forgive you.
I hate him. I hate this whole thing so much. Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working with the Mastermind after all. How can you say that right now? I'm sorry. I don't have time squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry, son, being a hero ever killed Sakura.
Anyway,
Right now, our top priority has been uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. You know? Okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sayaka. Okay. He knows guard number one, but we need more. Yoko,
What?
that's you. You always have thorn on my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order.
that's
Order?
fine.
Why not Hero? You know, considering he's literally worthless. Why are we preventing the detective from doing an investigation? But alright, whatever. Fine. I'll stay behind. Then then. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on. Before that, there's still one to say. Which is... Shirabakuya Togo. Now you're allowed to step foot in the crime scene.
It's your fault!
Why do you kill
Forgive
Sayaka?
you.
I won't let someone like that come near her. Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sayaka anywhere near her. Even if I have to force you, you're not getting in here. Well, it appears for the discussion to be a waste of time.
It's all
How about
clear.
compromise? I won't ask you to join, to let us, all of us join us. Just let me in. What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway. Yep, I don't really care. I'd rather spend my time with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. And you, Hero? Do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what could I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so much should I care?
What are you saying?
Nothing's
Calm
decided. I know how you feel, Hero, but you should agree with the request.
Hey,
But we have to find out who killed Sarkia, for those of us still alive, and to honor Sarkia's memory. Fine. Guess it's okay. But no matter what, Bakuya, you aren't actually allowed to touch her. Naturally, who wants to touch the filthy dead
Listen.
body? That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation here on out. Everyone keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sarkia's killer, all of us face execution. Find who killed Sarkia. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. It's a matter of if we want to survive, we have to do it. It's a kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but to do it. Alright, first things first. I better check the Monokuma file, I guess. Okay. The victim was Sarika Ogami, time death around noon. The body was secured in the rec room on the 3rd floor. There's evidence of a strong blow at the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems to the point that the victim suffered a violent vomiting of blood. So that's gonna be the poison.
hey,
I think this case might be a challenge.
so...
Why is that? The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And the door had been jammed shut with the chair from inside the rec room, which means the killer would have had to escape after barring the door. So, if the door was blocked from the inside, and there was no way in or out till we broke the window, then there's like
In other
zero
words-
escape, right? In other words, this is a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder? I guess you might see this kind of thing in a lot of mystery movies and books or whatever, but could this really happen in real life? And right before our very eyes like this? Are you curious? Or are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails? Sure, if you
That's
don't
fine.
mind. When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. This means that the killer commits this crime, then through some special method seals the room. Mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the rooms. It could be a spinning mannequin, or it could be a spinning mannequin that has a sword stabbed in them that would close the door shut that would lock. Basically, this approach includes a string or seal mechanism. There are a number of variations. So for that, all we have to do is check the door to see if it was that, right? The second type is the locked room already exists before the crime is committed.
In other
Oh.
words,
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch and it fires a handgun, and you shoot an arrow through the gap in the door or
However-
something like that. But in this case, that does not seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school. No, they're not? Oh. And that door doesn't have a gap that would allow that. Yeah, I think we can probably
It's
cross that
true.
off the list. The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up.
in other
What do you
words,
mean by that? They stay hidden, and when the door is opened, they use seclusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along their rails, and that is that. So it sounds like it could have been possible, maybe. And the fourth and final type is when it actually wasn't a locked room at all, not a locked room. By that I mean, there is actually an alternate escape route hidden somewhere in the room. You see a lot of this in visual novels and things, but in reality, it's generally not possible. You think we crossed that off too? I believe so, yes. When it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So those are 4 possibilities. Then, Jerry, which of these 4 choices seems most likely to be the case? That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus of the trial. But right now, I can't say. I see. The way the killer set the locked room. I figured that out. The truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakuya, nothing else. Alright. So let's investigate this weird, like, dot pattern. It looks like some kind of wrapper. That's... Direct to Hina? Well, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. It's like a candy wrapper. Sakuya got super upset when she found out Jack attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm her down. So you gave that candy to Sakuya? Got a big box in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as I got the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. Made sure no one else could get their hands on them. You really like them that much? But I wanted Sakuya to get a chance to try them for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But they've lost all their flavor. Hina. Okay. There's a broken vial here. There's shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakuya's sitting on. The glass is all red, and there are the top and bottom sections of a bottle, right? This must have originally been a bottle. Way to go. Can we have Kirigiri lead this investigation? There's some else in the glass. It's a figure that fits palm in my hand. It's a Monokuma figure. It looks like it's a chess piece decorated with a Monokuma. Okay. I don't see a chessboard. I mean, I guess technically you could use a reversey board as a chessboard. I mean, it's 8x8. I don't see anything inherently wrong with that. You know, I mean, it's not a checkerboard pattern, but there's no real reason why you would need a checkerboard pattern on a chessboard. I mean, obviously it helps visually, but there's no real need for it. There's a bloodstain in front of the magazine shelf. Must have come Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far from which she died? More broken glass. That's some kind of plastic tear rolling around the entrance of the room. It looks like a protein drink, but it's empty. Sakura must drink it. Everyone knows how much she loathed protein. And she mentioned it more than once, how protein was good for all sorts of ailments. I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. But still, this protein can, it's got a label on it that says Chem Alpha 2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the Chem Lab had all kinds of health stuff.
Just
she must have gotten this from the Chem Lab. But that is strange.
Hey.
Huh? What is it? Isn't it scattered around the can? Shards of light blue glass. They must be part of the window I broke to get inside. But they aren't just scattered around the can. They're also underneath it. Why does that matter? I'm like 4 and I'm not a detective, so I clearly have no idea what that means. I cannot say for sure yet, but you're probably going to take note of that. I feel it'll become an important clue later on. Important clue. I'm not sure I see how. Anything else this one's relevant? Well, I guess we should probably investigate the dead body. Sakura drew her last breath, sitting slumped forward in this chair. There isn't obvious evidence of a blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally I would have any problem believing that's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma file, she'd also vomited blood. And I could see a trace of blood on her lips, that's for sure. So what caused her to vomit blood? The Raccoon file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Maybe her getting hit in the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood? Not a chance.
That's
Fukuya? However, your eyes have landed on a most interesting location.
Naturally.
Interesting? Yes, most interesting, don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood has to be connected to how she died. I'll start Kiryu
However,
again. For Sakura to have been killed, yeah, she's not the type who have
It's
gone down
true.
without a fight. And certainly she didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? They must have taken her by
Certainly.
surprise, right? Poisoned her, protein drink. Certainly. That would have been needed to, if they expected the chance against her, and me trying to become a very confident voice while not being able to read does not really work. What do you want? You're bothering me. Go away. Because I'm trying to how much you despise me. Alright. Hang on.
What the heck?
I knew he did it.
Forgive you.
Fukuya, Toko, or Hiro. It has to be one of them. I couldn't stand the sight of her. And who agrees, right, Kodo? Well, I'm not saying anything for sure without finding out more. Then help me find out more. You see, Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her, you know where? Right here in her rec room. What? Right after I went to the nurse's office this morning. Sakura and I were both left together, right? Well, eventually she left on her own. But when I saw her, I can't admit that. She told me she left a note for each of them. That she asked to meet her at the rec room by noon. By noon, the Monkey file said she died right around then. I'm telling you the truth. I heard it right from Sakura herself. I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I'd stopped her, by force even, this would never have happened. Hina. It's impossible to not have regrets, I know. But the fact she asked those three to meet here, and she asked them to come to the rec room at noon, the same time and place, she ended up dying. It might be good to confirm what I just heard with the three in the directory. Hey, Bakuya.
What?
What do you want? You're bothering me. There's someone I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. Then it's true. I did receive that note to that effect, yes. But what fool would have done what it said and risk being killed by that monster? Sitting us there? Of course I did not. I ripped that note to shreds and threw it all away. I haven't seen Sakura since today at all. Bakuya says she didn't go to see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I prove otherwise,
Come
I'm not
on.
sure to accept that fact first. If you're finished, please, remove yourself from my sight. Okay, thanks. I think we're done here. What's left? The pool table? The clock? It's around 1 o'clock right now. She died an hour ago. Okay. I could look at the magazines, I guess. Oh! There are 4 red bottles lined on the shelf. Inside each bottle, there's some kind of Monokuma figure. Yeah, we're missing the queen and the knight. Well, we know where the knight is, but where's the queen? What I'm wondering is, how do they get these figures inside these bottles? And why are they not in value order? Why does it go pawn, rook, knight, bishop, queen, king? Why are they switched? It's no different from your standard chip in a bottle. Huh? You know, where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat and place inside. You've never seen that? Oh,
In other
yeah, maybe I
words-
have. So this is the Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. Yeah, like... Switch the bishop and the rook and you're fine, but... No, well... I'm finally starting to make sense about this, little by little. The Monokuma bottle's sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figure we found lying on the ground. The red shards of glass, which probably started out as a bottle. Which means Sakura must have hit her head in the battle with Monokuma, right? The shards of glass and the Monokuma figure are evidence of that, so I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was a weapon. And I can look at the magazines, I guess? I think something left. Alright, can we leave it now? What's left? Oh, a locker, okay. Oh. Huh? Lock something inside. It's a
Why?
handprint. What's the handprint doing here? It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker. And it left a
It's true.
handprint in the dust. And it looks quite fresh, too. I see someone's hiding in the locker, and they left behind a little something extra. So then, maybe the killer hid here until the locked room was opened? Don't you think? And then during electrocution, they popped out and
Wrong.
shut the rest of the group? Unfortunately, that is not a possibility.
Hey.
Huh? Why not? Think back. Before you open the door, we looked inside the room, right? Oh yeah, the locker was already opened at that point.
Indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden there until after we opened the door. Yeah, so then... what does this handprint mean? What's left? Oh, the the chair that the door was locked with? The chair was shoved up against the doorknob, so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence of any kind of spring mechanism used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think that the chair had anything special done to it. There's nothing left, though. The door, maybe? This door is the only way in or out of the rec room. It doesn't have a lock, and there's no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is that the smashed window. Which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about this door itself. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt that the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. And there's no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locked door from the inside, not the outside.
Listen.
Hey Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation? Yeah, I
So
think so for the
then-
most part. So we should probably go talk to people now. I'm on guard
Listen
duty,
to
so I
me.
can't leave. Which is why I've decided you'll go my place. She decided? She's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right, I'll have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted me to talk to the people. I need to hear what they have to say. Alright. Those two are probably back to their rooms. Now I was gonna go to the laboratory, but I guess we're gonna do this in linear order then. Alright, so we're looking for Hiro and Toko. I press the doorbell. I have 2 seconds. Who's there? Ah, the most negative aura I've ever felt. Aura of total
What
decay.
do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she
Hey,
was in a good
I
mood.
was hoping to talk to you about something.
Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
You said you wanted to talk to me about something. I want to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked me to meet with you.
Well,
I don't know what you're talking about. But Kuya already told me she asked me to him. What? She wanted to be the master too? I just said too, didn't I? I guess it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So can you tell me what it's about? I admit it, I did get the note, but I didn't go to see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Soko claims she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? Until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept this fact. Is that good enough? I'm going back to my room. And with that, Toko quickly retreated to her room. And hero. I pressed doorbell. After a few seconds. Hey, what's up, Makoto? Do you need something? Yeah, actually, I want to check on something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you. How did you know about that? What, did you gaze in my soul? Have you special abilities awakened yet? But, I mean, I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Poker told me herself that she asked Bakuya and Toko to come too. What? Sakura told you that? Oh, well, she asked me to meet with her, of course. But she didn't write you a note. No, she gave me a person, and she happened to mention the others, like in passing. I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. So then you went and
Got it all wrong!
No way, I told him, why'd I ever do that again?
Actually,
Yep, suspicious. The last time I saw Hooker was with when Hina got hurt, and I
don't look at me!
I've been serious since then. While I'm here, can I show you the note she gave you? Do I still have it? Let's see. Hero's still in his pockets.
Come on!
Sorry, it looks like I don't have it anymore. With a big, goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back in his pockets. And we did. I saw something float on the ground. Something had fallen out of Hero's pockets. Huh?
What?
Quick as the wind, Hero snatched it back up. He shoved it back in his pocket.
On.
Yeah, sorry, it's just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Trash.
What?
Anyway, I can't deny that Poker asked me to meet with me, but I never went. So if you'll excuse me. Before waiting for a reply, Hero quickly slipped back into his room. Hero says it's just trash, but there's no way that's all there is to it. Okay, I've heard from them. What's next? Let's look at the crime scene again, but on top of that, I should find more about protein powder. And I came from the chem lab. So where should I start? Let's go to the chem lab first. Oh, there's a 5th floor. Right, yeah, I guess there would be.
What?
Makoto, you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you're not getting in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say was, yes sir, I understand. Alright. What's this mess here? This is my first time seeing the shelf, but I just can't hear how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it. It looks like 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. But more importantly right now, what's that power spill in front of the shelf? Better be careful that stuff in it. That broken bottle in front of the shelf is where the powder came from? It looks like the bottle has a label on it. Chemical Charlie 4. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was in the 4th floor this morning, checking things out. At this point, this room was not like this. Then
So, in
power must
other
have spilled.
words-
That's right. It can only have spilled around the time of the incident. If that's really what happened, it must have been the case somehow. On the shelf is one look I cannot tell is nothing dangerous, but chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter Charlie and a number. So I guess I consider this part of the shelving unit section C. It's almost like there's a C written on that shelf. So on the shelf it looks like a bunch of chemicals that have no idea what they are. They're reagents. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring out a chemical reaction. Have you lived such ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss. Isn't that kind of harsh? I'm like a high school student, I don't know what titration is. What? You're saying that studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world, and I'm pretty sure they teach titrations in, like, any chemistry class.
That's fine.
The words of a lifelong loser. Which, I suppose, suits you well. I didn't have to say that. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Right now, I need to focus on the shelf. Everything here is labeled with the letter Bravo, and a number. So I guess this is shelf Bravo, because I'm Makoto, and I can't read. Let's see what's on the shelf. There are all kinds of dietary supplements, and different kinds of medicines. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from the shelf. All containers here are lettered with the letter Alpha, and a number. But there's a Charlie 9 in this picture, so I can consider this part of the shelf unit section Alpha, huh? But wait, there's one bottle that's labeled Charlie 9. Can someone have put it here on accident? I should find more about the shelving unit. It looks like it's split in 3 sections. A is dietary supplements, B is reagents, and C is, well, lethal chemicals. Sarka must have gotten the protein powder from Section A. What concerns me in Section A is that there is a bottle with the label from Section C. What was a bottle of poison from Section C doing in Section A? There's definitely something going on here. What's left? Oh. Footprints, okay. These are footprints. They're only in front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out a floor plan. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me his paper and pen. Well, let's go, chop chop. Okay. I got to work, and for long, I dropped a sketch of the room. So, how's this? Not bad. For you, I mean.
I see.
So, you look like this. Interesting. It appeared whoever left these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf. They came in, went straight for that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These
It's
footprints must
certainly
be
possible.
Makoto. Are they yours?
What?
No? Okay then. Let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size myself. I couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Kui said. I see. Your feet appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admire these are not your footprints. Unfortunately? But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. These prints are really a valuable clue. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor around the footprint. I should probably take a good hard look at the powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered across the floor in front of the shelf. There's also the remains of a broken bottle. It looks like the bottle was labeled Chem Charlie 4. It looks like someone left footprints in the powder. Based on the position of these prints, whoever it was only went left side of the shelf. According to Bakuya, the powder would have had to have been spilled right around the time of the incident. That's logged out for now. Alright, I'm taking a good look at this chem lab. Maybe it's time to go back to the rec room. Alright.
Hey,
Hey Makoto, how's your investigation going? I told Kirigiri what Toko and Hino told me. Our hero. I see. So like Bakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go to see her. But that's all convenient. Someone must be lying.
Anyway.
Someone's lying? Well, I made progress of my own. Sarika's body, the shelf magazine, and the Makun bottles. These three things have been revealed as new clues. You do well take a look over them one more time. Okay, let's look at her body first, I guess.
Just a second.
Just stare off into space can help you figure anything out. Well, yeah,
Hey.
I know, but don't you think you might need to actually examine the body? There's no getting around it. Like me, Kirigiri didn't recall the thought of touching that body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although, there are still some times. I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see that body, I
true.
can't get used to it. That's totally normal.
So.
Then how can you? I bet just because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch the bodies in the past. What? Sorry, never mind. I'm not gonna tell you Milk Detective yet because, well, any competent person could have seen that by now. But you're incompetent, right, Makoto? More importantly, look over there.
Correct.
Her shoes. You see that yellow powder and step? Yeah, it really stands out.
See.
The powder is clue number 1. Yellow powder is added to truth. Next is the wound on her
true.
head. Look carefully. Actually, even telling you that, it's an incredibly difficult spot,
would
so let me just
seem-
explain. It appeared that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead 2 blows to the head.
Indeed.
2 blows? Interesting when you say. There's one
Correct.
more interesting thing. Both of her hands are spotless. There's absolutely no trace of
It's
blood in
true.
either one. That's just what I learned from examining her body in detail. Can't believe how she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kirigiri could have pulled that off. I think Kirigiri said she found a new clue involving the Makun bottles. Something new, something new.
Hey,
So did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention, and you're sure to find it out. A correlation, huh? Hey, Kirigiri, can you just tell me what it is? I don't mind guiding you towards some clues, but just give you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come up with their own conclusions, so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. It's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer? I do trust you, to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. But only to a degree.
hey,
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's been bothering me. Actually, I'd like to do an experiment just to confirm it. You don't mind help me, right?
anyway.
An experiment? Can you gather up the pieces of broken bottle? Try to get the small pieces too. Huh? Are you sure it's getting
That
miscrunched
doesn't
like that? I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious
So
Bakuya
then.
isn't here, so... Anyway, I need something for the chem lab, and while I'm gone, try to gather up the glass. And with that, Kirigiri left the room. I didn't really know what this is about, but what choice do I have? I better just do it. I took a broom dustpan, got to work collect all the pieces of broken bottle. And just as I finished up,
So then.
sorry to keep you waiting. Is everything ready? Let's get to work. So
in
what kind of
other
experiment are we doing?
words,
I got a scale from the chemical lab. we're gonna use it. Just compare weights. Compare weights of... what? The pieces of glass you collected and one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact, you bloody moron. Why would you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense once you're done. It also makes sense to a fucking toddler. But, you know, you are pretty worthless. I'll buy Spore again. And that's my character arc to do, but you are just that bloody stupid.
Listen.
First, compare the weight of the two of the normal Monokuma bottles.
In other words,
It's balanced, which means each Monokuma bottle weighs exactly the same, which makes sense. The molecular figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight, even though, you know, one's a pawn and one's a bishop, and the odds of those two chess pieces weighing the exact same are probably
So
not great,
then-
but oh well. Next, the important part. World piece picked up on one side of the scale. Now, what might we expect to see? Well, a normal assumption would be either it'll balance out, or the pieces I'd collect to be lighter. I must gather all of them, but there's chances I could miss
So
some
then-
here or there. Okay then, let's give it a try. Huh? It's like the bag might weigh something too. How is that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought.
In other words,
What? The results of our experiments and the correlation between each of the bottles
Hey.
I put together. And I believe you'll arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So, what do you think? It's all on you. Alright. And there's some with this, right? Clue. Huh? This magazine is laid upside down. Did someone put it
Hey.
back the way on accident? If some catches your eye, it's important for you to explore it in detail, don't you think? You're right. I picked up an inverted magazine and flipped it thoroughly. This is... one of the pages near the center of the magazine. A word had been written in bold, bloody letters. It said, Toko. Could this be a dyed
Correct.
message? It would appear you found it.
so...
Toko, is this? This is indeed a dyed message. Someone used their finger to write it.
However-
A dyed message. But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it exactly as I found it, for the benefits of others who might come along. Hey, is that says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it. Then she's a killer, right? Well, that's confirmed yet.
Forgive you.
It's settled. She's the killer for sure. But there's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. I can see why you'd think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me think that it's much more suspicious. Magazine dyed message matches the bullets. Which is interesting because Sakia did not have a bloody finger. It's just her mouth.
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake. Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
It's that time already? But the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, where it happens will have to happen in the class trial. No, it's not where it happens. I mean, I have to make something happen. Monica made his announcement. Everyone began to meet up, one after another. And then... the ultimate martial artist emoticon. Elijah Murder Mystery emoticon.
What?
Oh, I was just discovered the power emoticons. Like, no matter how awesome it is, if you toss a smiley face on it, it turns into a positive. For example, you're at a picnic and a rare finds a dead body, XD. It's just plain creepy. Also, how are you talking emoticons? Like, that's just like, doesn't make sense. How about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put a sad face, it makes it seem sensitive or negative. For example, do you have like 100 friends? T-face? He's right, that does make it seem sad.
I can't wait!
Now then, please, let's get the elevator. Emoticon. I'll see you all down there. Specialized emoticon, specialized emoticon, specialized emoticon. What the hell was that? Oh, get it. Look at you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me! Don't be mean!
Acting casual. Or, I mean, I murdered anyone.
What the heck?
Completely innocent. How to be a murderer. Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. The killer, the one that murdered Sakuya. She was stronger than anyone I ever knew. And yet, someone killed her. And that person is here? The person is one of us? One of the 6 of us? Come on, start, put this to an end. I made my way towards the elevator. With each step I took, I felt like I was moving further with my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through my spot, running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. The amount of times I go through this, it'll never get any easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. We watched the doors close, and felt it begin a sinister descent. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. It fell lower and lower, and as suddenly as always, the ride was over. The doors opened up once again. Just 60, huh? Really? It's so few. You must be so lonely. You say it like it's not your fault that we're adults left. I wanted to finish class trial, and with one less classmate to work, we just go like it completely. Are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats. So, the curtain opened for the 4th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Alright. So yeah, let's do this episode of Danganronpa here. Next, we'll go on for, next we'll go to the, class trial. There's only 6 of us left. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the class trial. Until then, peace.